9 for Luevano. Luevano was busier. He threw 14 more punches, 52-38. But, you know, when you get in these close fights, Lennox and Max, those are those kind of rounds that, you know, who'd you give it to? Could be a factor in how you score.
Those are the kind of rounds that tend to go to the guy with a big fight coming up, like Lopez.
Right hand from Lopez.
Seems that Lopez's strategy is to initiate the action and then try to catch Luevano with something hard in an exchange.
Well, he's definitely stepping towards Luevano, and this is what he needs to do. Trying to find that way in.
Luevano just short with that lead left. Luevano doesn't necessarily watch his opponents. Not a huge boxing thing. Didn't think that Lopez was overly skilled, at least from what was presented to him.
He's worked on his skill. You know, you can tell that he's been working. He's pretty serious about what he does. His focus, his hands are up. You know, he's not making too many mistakes. His body's turned to the side. And, you know, he's focused on that jab. But like I said, you need to throw a lot more punches in your repertoire. You know, test that body, throw that right hook.
Talking to Luevano yesterday, he didn't seem to have much interest not only in boxing but in most things. He seems to like to spend his time between fights playing video games and relaxing.
Likes to hang with his 3 kids.
Like that, nothing wrong with that. All he is a fighter. He's just a good, educated fighter, and you can see it when he fights. He's not spectacular, but he has an educated right hand, and he knows what he's doing.
His kids and his wife Marina are in town. Only his wife Marina is at the fight. Right hand from Luevano, and then he shoots a right hook to the body. His kids are back at the hotel. They were at a fight last year in 2008 against Mario Santiago. Luevano got knocked around in that draw, and he said, maybe not a good idea for the young kids to be there in person.
Really depends on the opponent in front of you. When Juanma fought De Leon, De Leon's a guy, wide punches right there to be hit, and Lopez looked like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Luevano is not the same kind of fighter, and if the idea of this fight is to set up the Gamboa fight, so far it looks like there may have been an underestimation in terms of how much Luevano has left.
Big thing about Lopez right now, you know, styles make fight, and Luevano seems to give him a little bit of problem just because of his lankiness and because of how tall he is.
Nice combination by Lopez.